in Atlanta as we turn our attention now to the Chicago Bulls. They win back-to-back-to-back titles. Michael leaves. They get knocked out of the Eastern semis. Michael comes back for part of a season. They get knocked out of the Eastern semis. This year, Michael's there from day one. Dennis Rodman is in the Chicago mix, and of course, you got Scottie Pippen there to form that Chicago nucleus. Tonight, the Bulls are in Moline, Illinois to meet the Sacramento Kings, and Scottie Pippen joins us from the arena they call the Mark of the Quad Cities. Scottie, the exhibition season, the preseason, you got to love it, right? You just wish it would go on and on and on, huh? Or are you ready to play right now?
Well, I think we're ready to get the season kicked off and underway. I'm hoping that the referees, officials will be back on the court for us. But the main thing, they'd rather be playing some games that are more meaningful to us.
Yeah, how is the referee situation? What is your take on it right now?
Well, as players, I think we all want to be able to support the officials. We realize that it's very important to have them out on the court, and especially hopefully we can get 3 out there instead of the 2 that we've been playing with. But I don't see it being a big problem right now during the exhibition game, but I'm sure near November teams are going to want to have those 3 officials out on the court.
Scottie, so much was said about Dennis Rodman's antics during the playoffs and how it was such a distraction, and some think that a lot may carry over to the Chicago Bulls. How is the chemistry so far among you guys?
It's been great. I mean, Dennis has been a great asset to this team. I think all the problems that everyone said that he was dealing with in San Antonio are behind him. He's been here and he's been reliable to the team. He's been reliable at practice, game time, and, he's willing to win, and he's dedicating himself this season, I feel like, to winning.
Scottie, when I think about the Chicago offense, I think about the triangle offense. Who do you think will be the most effective in that lineup?
Well, I think it's going to be good for all of us. I think we're going to be asking Dennis to give us a little bit more offense because of the way that myself and Michael play. He's going to have to be available around the basket for scoring. But I'm not sure if it's going to allow him to be around the basket to be able to get him in his rebounds as he got. It's just going to be exciting to see.
Scottie, when you look back at last season and Michael coming in for part of the year, honestly, did it take away from your game? Was that a tough adjustment for you?
Well, I think it's taken away a little bit from where the team concept was headed. I think a lot of the new guys that were there weren't used to playing with a guy like Michael, who demanded the ball, who demanded spacing when he had the ball. And when Michael came back, it really broke our team chemistry down because guys then were thinking about how great he was when he was playing and this and that. And they gave him the ball, and, everyone kind of sheltered himself away and gave him his space. And, it kind of took away from the team concept from where we were headed.
Well, on the team concept, let me close with another Dennis Rodman situation here. I mean, are you guys talking? Have you and Michael sat Dennis Rodman down and says, here's what we expect if you're going to be a Chicago Bull? Or has there been any conversation? I read in Sports Illustrated, nobody's really talked to him. What's up?
Well, Dennis is that type of person. He's very quiet. He's very off to himself. And, that's the way he want to be. We're not going to try to break into Dennis' inner circle in any way off the court. If he chooses to speak to us or be around us or whatever off the court, then, we can deal with it. But, I think right now we're trying to fill Dennis out, and he's trying to get a feel for us. And, we're leaving him to be alone and to be quiet and selfish to himself. Then, that's the way it's going to be, as long as he does what he has to do when we're on the court and we communicate there.
Scottie Pippen, the best of luck to you and the Chicago Bulls this season. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight from Moline, Illinois, and good luck against the Kings tonight, too.
Thank you, Ernie, as well as you, sir.
All right, Scottie Pippen joining us, and